want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Giving this to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up...
Nix off the play action. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
First down, Denver.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Lutz is good. And they've taken back the lead.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half, because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half. I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Going left side. Here's Harvey. Small gain there. Maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Harvey once more. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's a pickup of 9. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Pressure coming from Nix. Setting up the running back screen. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
1st down, Denver.
Give up the middle to Harvey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He brings it in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Going for it with Harvey. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
It just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Finds a man right side. Gets it down to the 37. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A couple of yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Gets him on the in route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Now run with Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He was taken down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Nix looking to throw. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Offense catches a break there. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Looking the sideline. That's got it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. You had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Second down now, 7 to go. Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault. but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now Nick's on third down. They did it! He made the interception! That is Lewis seen. And the Eagles have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
That's an excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard.
It's on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Dump off caught by his back. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Barkley trying this up the gut. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and be able to score and take the lead.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing here, Nix. Trying to set the screen. Dobbins. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They take the handoff. Now Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Ingram looking the left side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This is one of those examples where the athletic ability and the mental decision-making, Kate, are not in sync. His running, got him out of harm's way, got him outside those defenders. But without the decision-making to just get rid of the football, it creates an enormous loss.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Broncos down by 7. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cody Dean. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
First down, around with Barkley. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. You have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in.